Hi everyone, my name is Andreas Steinross and I'm here to promote critical thinking and to promote us into becoming the very best humanitarians we possibly can. These videos are an accumulation of lunchroom talks from when I first started my apprenticeship and joined a labor union in 1979. I've worked in 6 provinces in Canada and 1 province in Germany, and I've come to the conclusion we pretty much all want the same thing in return for going to work. And that is job security, to earn a decent wage so that we can buy lots of toys and lots of goodies, to go on an exotic vacation, to have lots of time off so that we can enjoy all of our toys and our goodies, and to have regular routine Sunday afternoon barbecues, get together with some friends and family, have a few laughs, tell a few stories, have a few drinks, and just get together. This in turn will lead us to relatively low stress lives. We might like to ask ourselves the question, what can be done to better the situation on our planet? What do I want to make me happy? What do I want out of life? If we all put our differences aside and focus on that and what we have in common, if we all focus on cooperation and nurturing, then we should be able to help each other out to make all of our dreams and goals come true. Here's an old concept that we have seemed to have forgotten. What can I do to better the situation, not only for myself, but also for my brothers and sisters? The big question is, what exactly is good for the whole and who actually decides this? We all have our own interpretation on what's good for us and what's not. Different things work differently for different people, and you are the only person that knows what's very best for you. I don't want to take anything away from the individual. What is it that you want that's going to make you happy? And then let's all work together to make this happen. Freedom lies in the choices that we make. Even if you make stupid choices, there's always the possibility, the potential that we can learn from our mistakes and to learn to make wiser and more beneficial choices next time. And don't ever forget, folks, the possibilities and potential to make an idea manifest into reality are always there and will always be there for all of eternity. This is fuel for optimism, motivation, and inspiration. To co-create a reality where we all benefit. To end all poverty and all violence and suffering on this planet. To live in harmony with each other and the planet. And to have love, respect, and gratitude for each other and the planet. Have a ton of faith in yourself and whatever else you choose to believe in. As long as your beliefs don't create physical, mental pain or suffering on anyone, well, then just go for it. But if your belief systems do involve causing pain and suffering and physical pain and agony amongst other people, then this is not acceptable. We as a society must not allow this to happen. We as a society must defend ourselves against these crimes against humanity. These crimes include war, terrorism, poverty, violence of any sort, starvation, lack of proper health care including mental health, the mainstream medical cartel, the illegal drug cartel, lack of fairness between bankers, corporations, and workers. and laws who favor bankers and corporations way more than the citizens of that country. I've been walking my dreams since the day I got out of high school. I've always wanted to ski in Europe, so 5 years after I graduated, I got my first journeyman's ticket, saved my pennies, and got my first season's pass in Austria. I wanted to do a career change, so I took out a whole bunch of student loans, got a college diploma and another journeyman's certificate. I thought it would be cool to work 6 months a year, so I became a seasonal construction worker. Some years I'm working 2 months, and some years I'm working 10 months. Some years we're eating macaroni and cheese, and some years we're eating steak and Alaska king crab. I'm a skilled tradesman. I'm in a union. Something always comes up eventually. I wanted to make a difference in this world, so I started writing. 5 years later, I've come out with these YouTube videos. The best part of walking your dreams is the journey. The blood, sweat, and tears, the digging deep into your soul to get inspiration, enthusiasm, bravery, and courage. This is where you feel the life force from within. This is where you feel bliss. This is the life experience. This is why I'm so passionate in promoting self-empowerment and finding our own unique individual internal powers. By living and experience my passions and my dreams, by using my individual powers, I have developed a very, very strong love of life and all of its adventures. This is why I am so happy and so healthy. I've been practicing self-healing through self-empowerment pretty much my entire life, and have proven only to myself, yes, this actually works. This is why I'm so passionate about promoting self-healing and well-being through our unique individual internal powers. My parents were old school. My father was born in 1915 and my mother was born in 1918. They taught me how to survive and how to be a team player, especially in hard times. My parents lived and experienced firsthand living through World War II in Germany. I heard all the horror stories, all the pain and suffering that war causes. My parents were literally tortured and terrorized during World War II. These parents told me these stories when I was a young kid, and to this day I still very strongly feel them. War is pure hell. This is why I'm so passionate on ending all wars, all poverty, and all violence. I remember from my youth visiting a friend in the neighborhood and getting really, really drunk. I was literally floor-licking drunk and had to be carried to a vehicle, driven home, and carried to bed. Well, I remembered this story when I sobered up a few years later, thought deep about it, and then I came to this realization. Then I remembered how good it felt knowing that somebody actually cared enough about me to take care of me and to help me out. It all came to me at once. The carving the path to a happy and meaningful life is to be the very best humanitarian that you possibly can. It feels awesome both giving and receiving these energies. We need to find a balance though. One cannot give too much and one cannot receive too much. You can't just only give or only receive. This makes the energy stagnant. We must both give and receive in order to keep the energy flowing. according to science, this planet is traveling at 66,627 miles per hour through the universe, at the perfect distance from the sun with the perfect temperature range, the Goldilocks zone, with the perfect mixture of our atmosphere to sustain life, with the perfection of Mother Earth and having everything in nature to sustain our lives. And 7 billion of us are hanging on for this ride in these perfect Earth suits, which can do amazing complex stuff all on our own and to house our souls. This is confirmation of magic. Life is the most incredible, miraculous, beautiful, wonderful thing that we can possibly know of. And how can you not be in awe about this planet and life on it? This is all one huge, gigantic gift. And we as a society have abandoned and walked away from our gifts. One only needs to look at the state our planet is in. We really truly are living in a cesspool. Money is dictating to us how we live our lives. We are all slaves to the money system. War and violence exist. Poverty exists. We are destroying our planet and the environment in the name of huge corporate profits. There is 1 billion starving people on our planet. The medical system is driven by huge, gigantic profits. Governments favor bankers and corporations far more than the citizens of that country. 1% of the world's population has total control of our wealth and our resources and are hoarding it all, while the other 99% of us are all slaves to the money system. We're all peasant slaves working for peanuts. We have been given this wonderful, precious, miraculous gift and was given only one simple job to do. One task, and that is to take care of this planet. To run it in an orderly fashion, to maintain the cleanliness of our environment, to ensure the fairness for all of our brothers and sisters, to have responsible stewardship of the land, and to take care of the animals. We as a society are failing miserably at this one job. What's going on? Is the entire planet in some kind of deep hypnotic trance? Here's a suggestion. How about we all sincerely admit to ourselves and forgive ourselves for all this stupidity, for allowing this planet to be in the state that it is in. Next, we get over all the embarrassment of this situation. The faster, the better. Then we might like to ask ourselves the question, what can I do to better the situation? This is what I mean when I'm talking about creativity, logic, imagination, integrity, morals, dignity, and authenticity, and becoming the best humanitarians we possibly can. I am 100% confident with all my heart that we as a society can be doing a way better job of running this planet than is currently being done. Let's focus on what will make us happy, healthy, and our well-being. To focus on our unique individual internal powers and to step up our game. Let's stop regressing and start moving forward. Once we have developed these new powers, let's put our heads together to see what we can all come up with. How about we put our differences aside and start to nurture and care and to look out for one another so that we can help each other to accomplish our dreams and goals. We need a whole bunch of leaders to get together to work as a team so that we can fix all of our social problems, poverty, and violence. To clean up the environmental mess, this pollution, and to maintain that cleanliness. To clean up our healthcare and the mainstream medical community. To have governments focus on the well-being of its citizens, not grossly favoring bankers and corporations. Fairness to us all. To take care of the animals and to have responsible stewardship for the land. The gift of life has been given to each and every one of us. Therefore, it is the responsibility for each and every one of us to take care of this wonderful, precious, miraculous gift. And here's my take on life. To have fun, to enjoy life, to have big smiles on our faces and lots of laughs. To learn self-empowerment, bravery, and courage, so that we can co-create the reality we are so profoundly longing for. To grow and become the best versions of ourselves and to become the best humanitarians we possibly can. To learn self-unconditional love so that we have lots to share with others. To follow your passions, your heart song, and to feel the life force from within. And to show love, respect, gratitude, and appreciation to whoever or however this planet and life on it comes from. All right, thank you very much. Ciao for now, my brothers and sisters. Peace be with us all. V for victory. In solidarity. United we stand and together we rise. It's like my old buddy Gord always says. Onward and upward, folks. Thank you.